So in other words, don't get caught up in what's going on in the rotten here and now. Know that God can work his purpose in anything. So on the surface, it seems that the worldly powers are moving the pieces. I said on the surface, it seems like the worldly powers are moving the pieces. But really what we see is God is the one who's moving. So why shepherds? Why this proclamation to shepherds? Because Jesus identifies, the Jesus of the Gospels identifies more with the shepherds in the field than he does with the kings, earthly kings in the palaces. This is a king like unto David. He is a good shepherd. He appears to the shepherds because he is the good shepherd. He appears to the shepherds watching their flock because he is the one who watches over his flock, even by night. He appears to the shepherds because in appearing to the shepherds, he's showing us that in me, these social systems that have been set up do not exist within me. I show up to the lowly. I show up to those that others have forgotten. Why shepherds? Because Jesus is the Lamb of God who takes away the sin of the world. So he speaks to shepherds who are watching over the flocks and the lambs. And there are some who say that these lambs that were being watched in Bethlehem were being watched over for the time of sacrifice, when each family would have to get a lamb And so to these shepherds watching the lambs who were set aside for sacrifice are told by the angelic host, let us show you the lamb. You'll find him in swaddling clothes and lying in a manger. This is the one who was prophesied by Isaiah, the suffering servant, the one wrapped in swaddling clothes, laid in a manger. He is the bread of heaven. Bethlehem means house of bread, and Jesus is the bread of heaven. And so angels speak to these shepherds because they're common people. How many of you are thankful that God shows up to the common people? In Joel B. Green's commentary on Luke, he says that by the appearing of the angels in the field to the shepherds, God has compromised the socio-religious importance of the temple as the culture center of the world of Israel. Luke thus puts us on notice that the new world coming is of a radically different shape than the former one. The questions of holiness and purity must be asked and addressed in different ways. And that status and issues of values must be re-examined afresh. The Shekinah, the glory, to this point has shown up in the temple. But now it shows up to shepherds. Because this is good news for all people. Somebody say this is good news. That the glory is coming to us. The glory is coming to us.